Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Mishpocha. Welcome to another edition of Ray Bash's Ramblings. I'm your host, Rabbi Yehudah ben Shomer, and today I want to discuss with you a disturbing trend that people have been bringing to my attention and are wondering if I've noticed this. People said that online and in their churches and synagogues and throughout their communities, their family and friends, that right now, for some reason, everybody seems so depressed and so down, and like they feel like they're so persecuted and everything like this, and they're like, "What's up? You know, this has really bothered me. What's going on?" Well, there's several reasons for this, and first I'm going to give you some reasons why I think maybe right now people are feeling this way, and then lastly I'll give you kind of a reason why generally this happens. But you got to take into consideration the time of season it is. We just passed one of the biggest satanic holidays of witchcraft and paganism that there is, and that's Halloween. So a lot of negative energies are stirred up at this time. Also, during this time of year, all the leaves fall off the trees. We're heading into winter, and there are people that have what's called SADS, and it's a seasonal affective disorder, and I actually have this, and it's where the weather and the seasons affect people's moods. Like statistically, it's a lot of people commit suicide when it's cloudy, overcast, and rainy or dreary, and a lot of this happens in the fall and the winter because it's all connected to some degree. But also connected with SADS is that because of the overcast skies most of the time, people don't get enough vitamin D, and vitamin D helps regulate like serotonin and things like that, things that make people feel good and feel happy, and vitamin D kind of wards off depression. So a lot of it could be attributed to the season, to the holiday, the satanic holiday we just passed. Also has to do with nutrition. A lot of times during the spring and summer months, people are eating strawberries and eating watermelon and fresh fruits and things, and they're eating maybe a little bit more healthy. And in the wintertime, people seem to eat more processed foods. And when you don't get enough natural foods, this also chemically messes you up and affects your moods and affects the chemicals in your brain that helps you to stay happy and content and not be depressed. So those are some issues also right there. Also, on the Hebraic calendar, this is a season that really doesn't have any big Jewish or Hebraic or biblical holidays, and it's also kind of deemed as a very sad month because it doesn't really have any high holy days or anything. And this is, on the Hebraic calendar, a month considered a month of introspection, where just as everything goes underground, things start hibernating, the leaves come off the trees, and everything pulls into itself. This is kind of a symbolic cycle, how nature kind of gives us a cue on what to do during the year, and this is where we kind of retreat inside ourselves and kind of review our year and kind of review things that have gone on. And sometimes people are shocked at how far they've departed from the faith, or how far they've departed from what they should be doing, what God has called them to do. And this naturally causes some remorse, some grief, and a little bit of depression. And people often work through that. So those are some general reasons why people are seeing so much depression and the blues and the blahs and everything like that at this time of year. But there are other times of the year that you'll see a trend in the body of Messiah and see trend in society of depression and the blues. And let me give you an all-around reason why this happens. It's because Hasatan and his cohorts, the fallen ones, will influence people to become sad, to become depressed, to have the blues, to be very selfish and introspective to a negative and harmful degree, where people are critical upon themselves and they get depressed. And this is used by Hasatan and his cohorts as a smokescreen to get the body of Messiah and to get people in general preoccupied with themselves, where they don't socialize with other people and they're just kind of locked inside themselves, and they become a hermit of sorts, spiritually speaking. And why does this happen? Why does Hasatan pull this little trick and stunt? It's because he wants to create a smokescreen and preoccupy the body of Messiah so he can go behind the scenes and start doing something in the spirit that's going to catch us off guard. He's planning an attack. He's formulating things to, like something's in the spirit, something big is going to happen in the spirit. Something big is being planned by the evil ones. And this is to get us preoccupied so we're not so spiritually in tune and spiritually connected. So, because if we were, we would see what Hasatan's doing right away and we would do what it takes to nip it in the bud. So, that's another reason why a lot of depression and a lot of blues occur outside this season and outside this time of year. But hopefully these explanations will kind of, maybe put things a little bit in perspective and kind of help you understand why things are the way they are right now. So I hope this helps, hope this clears things up and answers some questions for some people. So thanks for watching. Shalom and Shavua Tov.